This is Mike Phalin with Dread Central, and this is the weekly wrap-up. Possibly the last weekly wrap-up, but I'll get to that at the end of the video. Let's get started. Beyond Skyline is a sequel, or semi-sequel, to 2010 sci-fi epic Skyline. You know, the movie where the aliens came down, started sucking brains out of people, putting those brains into other robots, and making new alien robot buddies, except for one that went on a rampage because he was red. He was the standout. He was the Donald Trump. Anyway, Beyond Skyline takes place in a parallel with the original storyline where a detective is looking for his son who may be aboard one of the alien ships. There is a teaser trailer available right now. Go check it out at Dread Central. Next up, we've got a little bit of news about Gremlins 3. It looks like Zach Galligan divulged a little bit that he overheard a conversation with Chris Columbus that Chris Columbus does not want to make a reboot. Thank God someone doesn't want to make a reboot. Anyway, it looks like Christopher Columbus was quoted as saying, "There will never be a remake. There will never be a reboot. There will only be a sequel." Thank you, Christopher Columbus. You are our savior. Next up, this thing you see here and this new thing I'm trying of actually superimposing stuff right on top of me, giving you enough room. You okay over there, Pennywise? Number one. All right, as you can see, there is a giant Entertainment Weekly watermark, which may be why Pennywise is a little bit pissed in this new still. As you can see, he's still sporting the same makeup, so those naysayers out there that threw a fit that he didn't look exactly like he's depicted in the book, it looks like that little super smiley face is there to stay. Oh well, let's hope it all turns out for the best. I have faith in it. Some people don't. Screw you. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Make your own movie. Anyway, next up, unless you've been living under a rock for this past week because you've gotten so sick of social media that you missed out on the Alien Covenant trailer, a little bit of them playing right there. You see it? See it? It's there? Good. All right, number one. Okay, anyway, Alien Covenant, you might want to stop watching right now because it spoils a whole bunch of the movie. You get to see what we all wanted. We wanted the return of the big chap. Hey, he's in there, most likely. Hey, you wanted to return of facehuggers? Well, shit, there they go. You want to see who dies? Well, fuck. You already spoiled it. Blondie number one, he's gone. And that other chick, she's probably dead too. Anyway, you also see how the spores with the black stuff from Prometheus, how that gets into people. Spoiled that as well. Who is editing these fucking things? Don't spoil the entire goddamn movie for us. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Hannibal. Brian Fuller was talking with Blumhouse's Shockwave podcast, and he mentioned that he would like to revisit Hannibal again, but this time do the Silence of the Lambs storyline via 6 to 7 or 8 episodes with Mads Mikkelsen. I'm totally for it. Will it happen? It might be wishful thinking at this point, but to see Silence of the Lambs again revisited in more depth and more nuance with an even better Hannibal, yeah, I frickin' said it, would be a godsend. Will it happen? I don't know. I'm hoping. Anyway, news has been really light this week. It's right after the holidays. Not a whole lot is going on. Everyone's kind of busy with their families. Even studios aren't really sending out as much information as we normally get throughout the year. So, I'll wrap it up by saying this. This is probably the last weekly wrap-up because Dread Central needs money to stay afloat. As of right now, keeping the doors open is very difficult. So that is why we have started the Patreon campaign that you have no doubt seen if you are a regular reader of the site. If you would like to donate $1 a month or $12 a year, please go to our Patreon thing. I don't even know what you call it. I have one. I don't even know what to call it. Patreon.com/Dread Central. $12 a year. Help us stay afloat. Help us keep creating content so we have a reason to create content. I would appreciate it as a long-time contributor to Dread Central. I know Creepy would because this is his baby, as you will. So I'm not one for asking for money or asking for help, but even if I don't continue doing things with Dread Central, I would like you to at least pledge to Dread Central to keep one of the few remaining genre websites alive and kicking that has an independent voice that isn't owned by a big, massive web entity. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much for putting up with this different weekly wrap-up where it's not just stills and me and my voice droning on about crap from a really bad script. Anyway, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a good 2016, what's left of it, And I will see you hopefully in 2017 if you go to our Patreon page and give us lots of money. In fact, give us all your money, all your Christmas money. Just pawn all your gifts. I don't care if you got a PS Pro, the thing's useless anyway. Just send Steve all the money. Heck, send Steve all your presents and let him pawn them so we can keep the site going. Ladies and gentlemen, good night and thank you for a great year.